What's up, guys? Right here, I'm gonna give you some of the best tips for relieving symptoms, recovering from that nasty mycotoxin black mold that lives in your environment. I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna make it effective. I'm gonna make you toxin free. Guys, I have to admit something. I just had this living in a toxic mold environment. I went through $7,000 worth of trial and error to help cure myself. And boy, was I happy when I got relief. This is something I would never want on my worst enemy to get mycotoxins, black mold strains. So here it is, guys. I'm gonna give you some help. So first thing is identifying the problem and getting into a new environment and leaving that old environment. Guys, it's so important. We have to just take the minimal possessions, do the proper protocol, get the borax cleaner, leave the books, leave all that old stuff, and go to a new environment. Whatever it takes, guys. I don't care if you're living in your car. I don't care if you're living in a mansion, a new house, whatever it takes. But I really want you to leave your environment because I love you. I want you to live your thriving life. Guys, there's a lot of technology in the body and everyone's body's different. But what worked for me was developing antibodies to get rid of the allergens, to allow my body to detox. And so I'm gonna give you the first step to detox, because usually the mycotoxins live in our lungs, in our stomach, in our digestive system. They survive in our blood systems. And so here's a way to identify how toxic you are. There's a blood cell analysis professional that you can look up at any Google search, and typically it's cell diagnostic people that do this. So they prick your finger and they look into a microscope and they can identify whether you have parasites, bacteria, whether you have mycotoxins, and if you have all three of them, because the body's not doing its immune system response and eliminating toxins, which it's supposed to do, and it goes outside, or you get nausea out the mouth and esophagus. So really look at that. I want you to then see your blood so you can see it on the TV, you can know what's going on, you have the toxins. Proper diagnosis, guys. If they're clumped together and there's protection mechanism going in your blood, that is a pretty big sign you have mycotoxins. There's also a VIC score that you can do when you just do left eye, right eye. It's online, it's a $10 exam. Do that as well if you're really sick. Another thing is to get a colonics and do a colonics with a circulation and a detox regimen, okay? So if you guys haven't heard of hydrocolonics, please look it up. Watch a video on YouTube. It changes people's lives. It's a gut irrigation, which will then improve the immune system. It will help the organs work again. It'll help your heart pump better blood. It will help your liver. It'll help your kidney. Everything's going to circulate, okay? And you can actually watch on the monitor too what comes out of your rectum. So you're seeing the toxins come out, the yeast come out, the fungi come out, the parasites come out, because the body's just a filth system right there. It's just failing on every front. So do that first. Then I suggest going on Amazon and purchasing your, drum roll please, your enema kit. Yeah, fun times at Ridgemont Health High. So wellness is our birthright, guys. You want to make sure that you get the health enema done, and you can watch videos on it. You can get it online. I like this brand called AustraliaHealth.com, and they do an awesome job with getting enema buckets and a line and a healthy, clean system where you can do your gut irrigation. And you can watch the tutorials on your YouTube so that you do it correctly and you're fantastically happy. So you just got to get over the stigma. You know, the gut gets cleaned out, the small intestine gets cleaned out, you stick it in your rectum, ooh, and you lay on the floor 10 minutes on your side. You allow the liver to process all the toxins, and you're full, and then you expel a couple times, and you identify in the toilet what's in there, and you continue the process every day, sometimes even 2 times a day, and you're gonna feel phenomenal. You're gonna feel like jubilant, tremendous, and it's the first stage of getting rid of that stuff. It's gross. So as you're doing that, we also have to identify the parasite. We have to identify the bacterial stuff because the system's not flushing now. So I got some awesome stuff to recommend. And for mold itself, this is a godsend. This develops antibody. It's sinus defense, and it's a homeopathic microbalance company. It's called Microbalance Health Products. This will develop antibodies, so your body won't be as allergic to this stuff. It will start developing immune response. It'll help to, you know, if my entire ear system felt like it had water in it, and this neck area was cleared off. I did Chinese cupping, which you wouldn't believe had all these toxin areas, so I can identify where I was most toxic, and it was like in my lung system, in my thyroids and hypothalamus, and they were sucking out nutrients. It was just a mess. So I used this, and then within 5 days, 10 days went by, I noticed tremendous results. I'm still doing it now. 9 sprays is a dose if you got really exposed to that mold. Put it under your tongue, and you're good. It has no taste. That is so great. Then I took along with that to help my cells with, you know, getting better nutrients, is I did a B12 methylcobalamin, and it just densifies your energy process. It just makes you more vibrant. It also creates a immune response. You don't feel as sick anymore. I mean, guys, if you're going through this, I know I'm compassionate. It is almost life ending. It feels like you're dying every day. It's worse than anything I could ever think of. And so, you know, it's all about the energy, and you got to take care of yourself too. So I just want to relay that message to you. Acupuncture along with it, massage along with it, move out the toxins, and then continue the colonics, continue the enemas. Keep on spraying this sinus defense. If you have parasites, get a good tincture. And I have one called Pararid that really does well. You get it at Whole Foods. And, you know, then do another cell analysis with your blood so you can tell whether you have it still in there. The doctors are going to rip you off. They're not going to know what to do. They're going to give you all these treatments that aren't going to be good. They're going to be antibiotic, which is going to make your stomach system even worse. So we have to do it naturally. What I did also is I got a clove, oregano oil, and cinnamon oil, and I did that distillation process, and I put it in a vapor form that went into the air, and so my entire room was being cleaned. I moved environments, and I got a HEPA filter just so I was getting no allergens at all, so I could take it easy on my system. This is the road, and it could be slow as you want, and if you do nothing, and you could possibly die. But these processes of enemas, you got to get to the extreme. You got to get gnarly with it. Gnarly for Namaste, with like my book. You know, go check that out on Amazon. But it is one of these things. You got to get to the, you know, the root of it. You got to get to the deepest layer. I ended up getting a Chinese medicine doctor as well, telling me that I had low yin and yang. So I already knew this, and I had jaundice in my eyes and stuff like that, yellowish, murky looking eyes. So he gave me a detox regimen as well, mixed with a bunch of Korean herbs, and I did that for 10 days. I couldn't take in a lot of food. I was getting an acid stomach. So I'm gonna give you the last stage. This is what improved it all. This is what really got me vibrant again, guys. And the way I'm acting right now is nothing compared to how I was when I was sick about 2 weeks ago. Okay, so this is called a Batman enema. I learned about it from an amazing enzyme doctor. So enemas, guys, that's going to repair us. So I broke up 3 probiotic pills, poured it in some coconut water, and I let it ferment. You can also blend in the coconut pulp as well. Let it ferment, guys. Put it in your enema bucket, right up your rear. Your body drinks it up, it takes in the nutrients, and you feel like the best ever. So this is something you should definitely do. And right away, your nutrients are good. You're not getting that much acidic properties. Your immune system kicks up. It detoxes all the cells. It gets the kidneys working. So this is the Batman enema. So you're combining all the Batman enemas. You're combining all these regimens of sweating and infrared saunas together with all this. You're doing Chinese medicine, acupuncture, cupping. Get the discounts on Groupon if you don't have a lot of funding. But do whatever it takes in combination with these therapies to sweat out, to rid out, to detoxify, to fast, working in the fasting in between this, do a water fast, do a hydrocolonics, get rid of the stuff, get the borax, clean up your clothes, clean up your environment, do the prayer, do the meditation, really give yourself a lot of self-love, get rid of the toxic relationships, rid that, guys, and you're gonna feel phenomenal. You're gonna get back. You won't die. You gotta get to it though. You can't wait around for some miracle. You are the miracle. You have to take in this knowledge. I hope you found this somewhere because I want to share it. I just turned on the side of the road and said, I have to share this. I have to pass it on to people because I know they're hungry to get rid of this issue. And find out if you have toxins. If it's like some rare feeling and it might be behind a wall, it might be in a building, you have no idea you have all these toxins exposure, but do the enema anyways. If you don't know you have it, just do the enema anyways. You'll feel awesome. If you don't, you'll do the cupping anyways because it's a detoxifier. Do the fasting anyways. It could be something else. But if you think you got mold exposure, you smell it in the air, have some people smell, do an air sample test. And when you're cleaning your clothes and everything else, get a H95 exposure. Don't try to mitigate, don't try to clean it. Get the goggles, get this hazmat suit, get all your stuff out as much as you want to bring, toss the rest, move out of the environment. I know I went over that before, but this is my second week out of the environment and I'm vibrant. I'm loving life again. Thank God I'm surviving and I'm passing this on to you because that's the hero's journey. That's why I'm giving it to you directly in nature, in some vibrancy. Breathe in that good ass prana. And I want to really thank you for tuning in, and I hope you're on this journey. I have so much compassion for you. Get a lot of love and continue down this. Keep on going with it. If you did the enemas for 30 days, do it for 60 days. Each system's different. Infrared saunas, Bodhi baths, charcoal saunas, salt rooms. Guys, go in the ocean as much as you can find. Epsom salt baths. Try to eliminate some of the medications, guys. Eliminate the medications. Keep the stomach, gut microbe therapy. Keep on looking up different ways to improve the stomach. Enzymes, decrystallized licorice. We'll work in some of this oregano oil in your waters. Formulas to bring back energy, mitochondria development. So you just keep on experimenting with different things. Don't take too much. But definitely the detox strategies, find about 2 to 3 of them that are working, continue it till you're feeling 100%, and you're gonna be 100%. Celebrate life, aloha, 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 aloha. And thank you for tuning in. If this was amazing, give me 2 thumbs up, hit the subscribe, pass it on to your friends, keep on sharing, because I'm gonna be getting these amazing cures out. When life hits me, I'm gonna take care of it and heal myself, and I'm gonna pass it on to you guys. So when you travel, when you live an active life, some things hit you. So it's not your fault. Just keep on loving yourself and thriving, guys. And thanks for tuning in. Pass on the good stuff.